Hi guys, thank you for stopping by. In our today's new recipe video, we'll be learning how to make this yummy minced meat and vegetable sauce. Please make sure you watch till the end because you don't want to miss out on any step. So first off, in our food processor, I went in with my meat, some yellow, green and red habanero pepper. Roughly blend that, put that in a plate for it to marinate for some time, set it aside. So for our pepper mix, we'll be using some tomatoes, some chili pepper, some yellow and green and red habanero pepper, and some bowl of onions. In a food processor, I just roughly blended that and set it aside. So in my pan, I went in with some vegetable oil, some onions I sauteed for some time, and then went ahead to add my garlic paste. Gave that a very good mix. Allow it to saute for some minutes before adding our minced meat. For this recipe, we'll be adding the minced meat in bits because we don't want it to lump up. You add in bits, you stir, you add in bits, you stir, because you don't want it to be so lumpy, right? So after that, I added my spices. First, I added some basil leaves, just like this, and then I went ahead to add my whole oregano, and then went ahead to add some ground coriander. Guys, you need these 3 spices for this recipe because it's going to affect the outcome of your meal, right? You can get it in any store or supermarket around you. So I added a pinch of salt to that, gave it a very good stir before adding my white pepper. This is not really spicy, but we need it for the aroma, and I gave that a very good mix. Cover and allow to cook while I go ahead to process my veggies. After some time, I came back and the water in the meat had dried up because it cooked in the juice, right? It had dried up and it was ready. I set it aside, and then in my pot I added some vegetable oil, some onions, and then the remaining portion of my garlic paste. I added everything at this point, gave it a very good mix before adding my roughly blended pepper mix. Gave that a very good stir, and then went ahead to add my mixed spices. Don't worry, I'll be adding the list of these mixed spices in the description box below. Just make sure you watch till the end so you see the outcome. Give this a very good mix and then cover and allow to cook. After some minutes, I came back. The oil had separated from the mix, so it means that it was ready. I went ahead to add my pepper and my salt and some seasoning. Gave that a very good mix, and then it was time for me to add my minced meat. So I added my minced meat at this point, combined it very well, like stirred it very well, make sure it is very incorporated. At this point, I adjusted my taste, make sure everything was on point. Cover and allow to simmer for some minutes. After that, at this point, if you check, you will see that it has a very fine look like this. The oil is one side and everything is on point. At this point, it was time for me to add my vegetables. So I went ahead to add my veggies in bits. Guys, I have a question. Do you like cutting your vegetables at home, or you prefer to cut it in the market? Me, I've always loved cutting my veggies at home because I feel it's more hygienic and it's healthier that way, So at this point, I covered my veggies. I allowed it to simmer for some time, say 3 to 4 minutes, and then I started turning gradually, just like this until I had this consistency. This is the perfect consistency for the sauce. At this point, guys, your sauce is 100% ready. You can pair this with plantain, you can pair with yam. For me, I had mine with my yellow steamed rice, and then some plantain and some fish to the side. But with this recipe, you don't really need any other protein, because this alone has a lot of protein. But you can decide to add protein if you want. If you've watched this video at this point, it simply means you enjoyed it, you like what you see. Give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification box so you can see new videos, new recipe when I post them. I really appreciate you guys for your love. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye.